The Great Escape of Brave. On the rooftops of a bustling city, where the sun painted golden hues over the brick and concrete, lived a gray and white kitten named Brave. His small, curious eyes sparkled with the light of adventure. Every corner of the city was his playground. Every sound and scent a clue to an untold story. He was fearless, despite his tiny size. One day, as the world hummed with the rhythm of life below, Brave found himself staring at a narrow telephone wire stretching across the street. To most, it would seem like an impossible path, but to Brave, it was a bridge to a new world waiting to be explored. He took a tentative step onto the wire, his tail swaying to balance him. The wind tugged at his fur, and the sounds of honking cars and bustling pedestrians faded into the background. Each step was a test of his courage, each wobble a reminder of the stakes. Below, the city moved on, unaware of the little adventurer's daring feat. But then, a gust of wind caught him off guard. His tiny paws slipped. Time seemed to slow as Brave tumbled through the air, his heart racing, the ground rushing up to meet him. Pedestrians gasped. Some even stopped in their tracks, horrified by what they were witnessing. Brave landed hard on the cold pavement, his small body trembling from the impact. A car screeched to a halt just inches away, and for a moment, everything was silent. Then, a kind old man hurried over, his hands trembling as he carefully picked up the injured kitten. "You'll be okay, little one," he murmured, wrapping Brave in his scarf to keep him warm. The man rushed Brave to the nearest veterinary clinic. Inside, the lights were bright, and the air smelled of antiseptic. The vet, a gentle woman with kind eyes, immediately assessed the kitten's injuries. Brave's left paw was badly hurt, possibly fractured. He let out a soft meow, a mix of pain and trust, as the vet began her work. The room buzzed with activity. Assistants handed over tools, while the vet cleaned and bandaged Brave's wound. The kitten lay still, his big eyes watching every movement. Despite the pain, there was a quiet determination in him to fight, to survive. After what felt like hours, the vet smiled and patted Brave's head. "You're a strong one, aren't you?" she said softly. Brave purred faintly in response, his way of saying thank you. The old man, who had stayed the entire time, decided he couldn't let Brave return to the streets. He brought the kitten home, setting up a cozy corner by a sunny window. Brave spent the next few weeks recovering, his paw still wrapped in a small bandage. During his recovery, Brave would often sit by the window, watching the world outside. He saw children playing, birds fluttering by, and the city moving as it always did. Despite his injury, his spirit remained unbroken. He would paw at the glass, as if planning his next adventure. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting the city in hues of orange and pink, Brave stretched out on a soft blanket. The old man sat beside him, stroking his fur gently. "You're safe now, Brave," he said. "No more falling, okay?" Brave purred loudly, his way of agreeing for now, but in his heart, he knew that one day, when he was strong again, the rooftops and wires would call to him once more. Brave's story wasn't just about survival, it was a tale of courage, resilience, and the kindness of strangers. He reminded everyone that no matter how small or fragile we may seem, with a little bravery and a lot of love, we can overcome anything.